you've got kids. How many kids do you have?
Three.
3 kids, and I assume they're all in school. Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you take off your own back to make sure that they don't fall into the pawns of the system?
Yeah, we try to just have a lot of conversation. Look, it's probably not a popular thing to say either, but I'll say it, is that I look at what's going on the planet right now, Western society, and the biggest immediate solution to the problem that I can see, and this is going to be real controversial, is for people to stay married and have kids and keep families together. Housing crisis, right? When people get divorced, they take up more housing, right? So we minimize housing issues, shortages when parents stay together. The best education you could get on finance and life and living is probably sitting with mum and dad at the dinner table and having a conversation about that. It's statistically proven that, fatherless households have a higher crime rate. So keeping families together should be incentivized.
Okay.
But it's actually not, right?
Yeah.
It's actually economically more beneficial to split up. There's no celebration of, family days. There's plenty of other days to celebrate every other thing, but there's not really, even Father's Day and Mother's Day are being abolished.
Yeah.
All the traditional family days. So I'm a bit of a conservative in that regard. That doesn't mean that if you're a single mum that I don't like you or respect you. It doesn't mean that if you've got no dad, I don't care for you, But we just have this massive family breakdown occurring in society right now. And we have, youth crime out of control and things like that. Well, a lot of that stems from having no real, like my kids, I would pray that they would not go and do anything stupid because they respect us as parents, So when you have that sort of breakdown in society, you then get a whole bunch of other sort of issues, right? But back to what I was saying before, if you actually look at these issues, they're incentivized. A lot of people make money out of it, right? So there's a lot of money in failed education. There's a lot of money in disrupted growth for children. There's a lot of money in divorces. There's a lot of money in split. It keeps people poor too, right? Like you split, you got a family with say $1 million of assets. You split it up. Suddenly, you've got a mortgage over here and a mortgage over there, and there's 2 new cars. There's no sort of consolidation of resources, right? Everyone's buying 2 meals, 2 Uber Eats instead of just cooking a family meal. So everyone stays broke and stays less powerful, and then questions the authorities less and less and less. So it's very oppressive to destroy families, right? But that's what I see anyway.